What is up, planner friends, and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be setting up a little notebook for me to start using these inserts that we got in the July Jane's Agenda box. So you guys should have already seen that video. If not, just scroll back on my channel and you will be able to see the full box reveal. But these were some goal setting inserts for the second half of the year. And then these ones are 18 months and these are just the rest of the year, I believe. So I do want to use those because I do not currently use any goal planning inserts. And I want to set them up in a book by itself because it's not something that I have to look at or reflect on like every single day. It's like actionable tasks throughout, the months, and I want to put them in a binder by itself. You all know that my everyday carry is a Hobonichi, so sometimes when I get inserts like this, I don't necessarily have anywhere to put them. So I already pulled some Jane's Agenda things that I want to pair with it to make it a nice little system. So I have have paper getting stuck all over my hand. This is the gray snap-on cover. It has the band for you to close it. You can use it or not use it. And then I just have it on black disc. I believe these discs are 1 1/4. I pulled these dividers as well. They are numbered 1 through 12. And then I also pulled these dividers that are blank, but this is this has like a piece of like plastic or something on there. So I think if I put a label on there, I think it will be able to come off. Let me kind of take it out of the pack so you can see. So if you can see, it's like not frosted, but it has like a piece of plastic on there. So I think if I did use these and I decided to put a label on there, I'm pretty sure it would be able to peel off. But I also wanted to use these because I can just use 1 through 4 and kind of break everything down. So we're actually going to, and I also pulled some dot grid and some lime paper as well, so that I can like not only have that paper in here, but also have, other paper in here as well. So I don't think I'm going to use those. So I'm just set them right there. I think I'm going to pull 1 through 4 out of here. I'm just going to take them all out of the pack and we'll just see what we see and see what we're doing. So let me see. This is 1 through 4. Because then I have this vellum overlay as well, which I was thinking about putting on top, which I feel like that looks very good together. So that is definitely going to go in first. And let's go ahead and look at these inserts because I'm probably going to break away the packs. So here is this. Let's see. And it gave you instructions on the back of how to use the insert, which I will keep those probably all the way in the back. So these are broken down. So I think I will do them separate. Like that is the whole point of wanting to use like 1 through 4. Is to kind of have them their own. And I'm going to put some lined and dot grid paper in there. And I do have more of this, so hopefully what is left in this pack is enough. If not, I will just open a new pack. But I'm going to put some of each. Like I'm going to do some line and some dot grid. And I probably should have put this on 1 inch disc, but I don't feel like I have 1 inch black. So we're going to use the disc that we have. Because I'm not going to buy, if I do buy 1 inch disc, it's not going to be like anytime soon. I try to buy discs that I know I'm going to use in my system. So kind of leave those pages right there. And was it just, I think I just did 2. Yeah, it's just 2 lines. So let's do 2 dot grid. Let's set these to the side. So let's do section number 2. And let's get all the sheets for goal number 2. And then we'll do 2 lined. Again, that way I can just have some paper to write while I'm in the system. And I'm also thinking that my brain dump notebook may go with this system as well, which is something else that we got in the box. And the last one is 3. And then the last page is like a wrap-up page. So and then let's go 2 of these and 2 line. Top grid, 2 lined. And then behind number 4, it's going to be this entire pack. So there's the calendar at a glance, and then it just goes into, you can label your sections here, and you can put like what it is for each one. So I'm going to put these behind 4 because this pack of inserts, this goes all the way to the end of 2027. And I am going to, I'm not going to keep those, but I am going to keep these 2 so that I can just read through the back of it so that I fully understand and able to like actually use the insert properly. I am going to keep these here in the back. And I only have 1 more line and some dot grid, so I'm just going to put it all in here. And I'm actually going to put the line 1 last since it's only 1. And I feel like I do have some, look how small that is, which is not a problem because of course I want it to be, you know, slim and trim. But I think I am going to put the brain dump notebook, so we got this in the subscription box as well, so I kind of want to put this back here to kind of give it a little bit of oomph. And of course I'll find 2 pens, and that is how it looks. And honestly, I don't have to use this band to close it. If I wanted, I think I could use this band to hold the book in place. And I could really just use the 1 pen loop. I could use the one on the front if that's going to be in the way, but I don't think it will. So I can still use my back pen loop. And here I have my system all complete. So I'm not going to use those. This is now trash. And let's do a small flip through. So I'm trying to get all the paper and everything I have out of the way. So let's do a small flip through. This is what the notebook is looking like. Again, this is the gray leather snap-on cover. I have 1 1/4 inch black disc. This is what it looks like when you open it. And I think I may put that card there. So this is a nice little layering moment. So this is the vellum that we got in the July subscription box, and I just have it over these pretty floral dividers. I thought that these were so pretty. They are labeled 1 through 12, so of course you can use them for months or you can use them for quarters, whatever you decide. It's your planner. So I thought that created a nice little layering moment together. Then you go into section number 1, which to me is goal number 1, and you have the you have the inserts here. And then You have your reflection at the end. You've got your tracker so that you can mark things off if you need to mark stuff off on the calendar, or if you need to have the calendar visible, you have it there on the back. Then I just have some lined paper, as you guys saw me put in, and also dot grid. So the same thing in section 2, the same thing in section 3. Section 4 is where we switch it up a bit. So in section 4, we have our calendar at a glance, which is from July 2026 to December 2027. And we just have open space. So we have notes to the right. We have our work or life area to the left. And then we've got our months across the top. And we can just fill things in as we go along. And again, this goes all the way to 2027. Then it goes into your quarter 3 planning, your quarter 4 planning. And I actually may move these to these sections here. So I'm going to move this one to quarter 3. Because honestly, I can just do this with that. And let me put it in the front of the goal. Yeah, I like that in the front of the goal. Let me just think out loud for a second. Yeah, I like that in the front, but actually it should be here. It should be in front of number 1. So it should be here. So I'm gonna put this here so that I can write everything that I need to focus on from July to September. I'm gonna put it there. And then I think I'm going to put it there because we'll see. I may change my mind and put it back. So, got that. So then we go into quarter 1 of 2027. We go into quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. And then I just go into dot grid and line. So what I actually think I'm going to do, I'm going to take 3 of these. And because what I'm actually thinking is I can put 4 here. And I can kind of write the same things that I'm going to do on that goal sheet. But I can kind of just... y'all will see what I'm saying if I ever do a flip through when I actually do it. So I'm going to put this here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in with 5. Because 5 will let me know that we're going into next year. Because this is going to be... even though this calendar at a glance has July on there, I really can just use it for a reference. I may or may not fill out these months, but honestly, so that I get full use of the insert and actually use it correctly, I probably will end up filling it out. But I will have quarter 4 here, October, November, December, and I'm just going to put the things that I want to do, check off projects, and I'm just going to kind of write them on this dot grid and on this open space in the bag. And then, of course, I will follow the insert according to how it is for quarter 3. And just do it for 4 as well. So this is what we are looking like. And then I just put my brain dump notebook in the back. So just held on by this elastic. And I got plans right there. So guys, that is it. My notebook is complete. I'm ready to start diving into this because, of course, I do have some things. Like I said, we all have things that we want to do. But life starts lifing and it starts getting crazy. So I definitely want to dive into these inserts. I was super excited when I saw these. And, you know, I love to put... I love to put pen to paper. Like, I love to put idea to paper. So I am really excited about actually like sitting down and really going through the things that I want to do, the things that I want to accomplish. That way I can write it down on paper, make actionable goals, and and actually follow through and get things done for the rest of the year. Just because we are in July does not mean that the year, you just have to let the year go. If you have things that you want to do, things that you want to accomplish, by all means, this is the battery in your back. Go ahead, sit down, write them out. You don't have to have, any specific insert. If you just write it down with pen and paper, ask yourself simple questions and just come up with a system that's going to work for you. So as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you got the Jane's Agenda box and you are using these goal planning inserts, drop in a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about them. And also, hopefully by the time you guys see this video, I will know if they are in the shop for purchase or not. And I'll try to put a link in the description box if they are in the shop for purchasing, because I'm pretty sure other people probably want to get their hands on them as well. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. The likes, the comments, the subscribes, the shares. I appreciate all of it. And until the next video, I hope you guys have a great week.